We begin tonight, though, with a look at the radar and the weather. You can see a few thunderstorms on our 13 alert radar tonight. So let's begin with meteorologist Elyse Smith. She has the latest on the track.
Hey there, Tom. It could be a quite active evening for several areas here in southeast Texas. We have a cold front moving through. That sunshine that came out today, and it was beautiful. It was gorgeous, but that sunshine has left us a little more unstable. It's given us a little more energy for these thunderstorms to work with. So let me show you what's happening right now. A lot of the activity, pretty much all the activity, is north of the city of Houston, but these have been some powerful thunderstorms that I've even gotten reports of potentially quarter to golf ball size hail, specifically with this thunderstorm that is right on top of Livingston right now, has a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect until 6:15. And the one thing I want to point out, the observed with this thunderstorm is that hail, where we have gotten hail reports of at least a quarter size within this thunderstorm. You see all the lightning right over Livingston. That's where the hail core is at this moment. There's also been rotation with this particular thunderstorm as well. Doing our analysis, though, with 13 alert radar, this rotation isn't sinking closer to the ground. It's a little higher into the storm. That means this is more of a hail thunderstorm than potentially a tornadic one. But still, this thunderstorm is tracking at about 30 miles per hour. It's going to continue to track east, moving closer and closer to Warren and out of southeast Texas within about an hour. But there's that hail core. And actually, one thing I do have to point out, this is now growing. The hail core in this thunderstorm is growing, potentially has the golf ball, potentially a little even bigger than that. We're starting to get towards that hen egg size here, where it could be about 1 to 1.5 inches in diameter. That is damaging hail. Now, farther south over Conroe, we have a strong thunderstorm alert. It's not severe warned quite yet. That's in effect until 6:30. This is also going to be another thunderstorm to watch for hail specifically, not up to that inch mark yet, and the wind speed is not that strong yet. That's why it's just below severe weather threshold. But this is right smack dab between the Woodlands and Conroe right now. You see all of that lightning just to the west of I-45. That's where I've been watching for some rotation, nothing definite, but we have picked up on potentially wind gusts between 30 to 40 miles per hour. All of these thunderstorms are about 30 miles from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So right now we're in the clear, but we'll have to watch and see if that line starts to build a little farther south. Right now it's holding steady. No thunderstorms near the rodeo, but if you have friends or family there, just be aware we have that chance for thunderstorms through about 8, 9 o'clock this evening. It's with the cold front that's also going to cool us down. Tom will have more on that coming up in the full forecast. We have a cold front moving through southeast Texas right now. First comes the chance for some strong to severe storms this evening, and then the cooler temperatures for your Sunday. 13 alert radar, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning to talk about, and that is for the cell I've been monitoring over Lake Livingston. This thunderstorm still remains strong. Now with severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 7:15 for Polk County. We have potentially seen hail produced by this thunderstorm upwards of quarter to golf ball size hail. This thunderstorm also has had rotation within it, but it's the rotation indicative to hail and a strong updraft, not necessarily in the lower levels of the atmosphere. That would mean it's a tornadic thunderstorm. And there's that rotation for you with our thunderstorm wind. So the reds and the greens coming together, that counterclockwise motion, that is where the most intense part of the thunderstorm is. This thunderstorm tracking at about 30 miles per hour. You can see 13 alert radar picking up on that rotation just south of North Washington Avenue. Again, this is mainly for hail, and our hail size monitor here is showing at about quarter to nickel size hail, but I do know that the radar beam is far away from this particular location, so I think we could still potentially see quarter to upwards of golf ball size hail within that thunderstorm with all of the lightning and just looking at the storm structure in and of itself. Now, as for the storm that just passed by Conroe in the Woodlands, just north right now of I-45 in the main beltway there, this still has a strong thunderstorm alert until 6:30 with it. Been watching for some hail and potentially some gusty winds within that thunderstorm as well. This is going to continue to track to the southeast, soon moving over I-69 there and near Spring, New Caney, Kingwood within about the next 15 minutes to a half hour or so. This is when I'll be watching for, again, some gusty winds and potentially upwards of quarter size hail. Once we get to potentially that quarter size hail marker, that's when we could get a severe thunderstorm warning. And what I'm watching right now is all the lightning strikes within that thunderstorm to see if that updraft is strengthening. Where we're seeing the most intense thunderstorms right now, or really the only thunderstorms, is really near this triple point of this developing weather system. We have a weak area of surface low pressure, a lifting warm front that is just starting to develop. So it's far north pretty much of Harris County where we have those stronger thunderstorms. Nothing necessarily developing on the southern end of that cold front yet. That's what I'll be watching, though, for later this evening over the next 2 to 3 hours. That front is the next big impact, though, with how cool it's going to be by tomorrow morning. Temperatures falling into the upper 40s or low 50s, much colder for tomorrow, and winds will be gusty. You need a jacket pretty much all day tomorrow. High temperatures only in the upper 50s. We do have that chance for a stray shower throughout the day because it is going to be more of a cloudy day, but I think it's the cooler temperatures and the wind. Don't want you to be caught off guard for tomorrow. That's all with the cold front. We have another cold front on tap later into spring break week, but you don't see as dramatic of a drop after that front moves through, and a very warm spring break with potentially high temperatures topping off in the mid to upper 80s by later next week. So here is Future Track. What Future Track is doing well is the storms north of Houston and I-10. What it's not doing so well are the thunderstorms south of I-10 closer to the city of Houston. So that cap might still be over our heads. That's why we're not seeing thunderstorms develop, but it's not, I'm not ruling it out at this point. That front is going to move through. It's going to push away the rain tonight. Then it opens the door for that northerly breeze. We keep some cloud cover throughout the day tomorrow. We do have that chance for a stray shower or two just as all that moisture wrings out of the atmosphere. And then we are off to a beautiful stretch over the next 10 days. And oh, don't forget, we lose an hour of sleep tonight with daylight saving time. But as we go into the 10-day forecast, again, beautiful weather. Looks like it'll be pretty good to view the partial lunar eclipse on Thursday with another chance for a few showers heading into the end of the week. And we'll be right back after this break.